You're watching a classic episode of Bass Pro Shops Outdoor World Television.
The mountain lion is one of the supreme predators in North America. The largest males may weigh over 200 pounds each and stretch more than 8 feet from nose to tail. This puts him near the top of the food chain. Redhead pro hunter Bob Foulkrod has come to the Selway Bitterroot Wilderness area of central Idaho for a lion hunt on more than 1 million acres of rugged, wild country. Bob joins outfitters Jason Klinkenbeard and Travis Regier for a 50-mile snowmobile ride that will take them to a camp on the edge of the wilderness.
Hey, you ready to roll in here?
Oh yeah, brings back good memories, doesn't it?
Yeah, we're getting ready to travel through some pretty awesome country. You've seen it, but you haven't been in the winter time. We got to go up over top of a divide here, and it's just under 50 miles in.
And we're going to get more snowmobiling than those folks that book a trip. Yeah. You know, walking on snowshoes and plus a lion hunt. Yep. I'm excited.
A few years ago, Bob teamed up with Jason to take on bull elk in the Selway Wilderness during the peak of the rut.
Oh, listen to him, listen to him.
Steep mountains, bugling elk, lots of excitement calling elk in, and fond memories of a successful hunt drew Bob back again into these rugged and pristine mountains.
Right.
To get around, they travel on mountain roads that are impassable to vehicles throughout the winter. It's a wilderness wonderland, with early snow decorating the mountains, and hurrying trout streams still free of ice and loaded with trout, something the Selway River is also famous for. Arriving in camp means a chance for a hot meal and a warm bed as they rest up for tomorrow's hunt. Incredible athletes, a mature cat can leap 15 feet straight up into a tree, cover 25 feet of forest floor in a single bound, and break the neck of a 400-pound elk in a single jerk. Adult cats may kill a deer or other big game at least once a week. They need 8 to 12 pounds of meat daily to stay healthy. And while these tawny predators are an important and much admired part of nature's mosaic, their numbers can sometimes deplete deer and elk herds dramatically.
Since about the late 1980s, elk calf recruitment rates and that survival of calves to adulthood has been extremely low, and one of the implications is that mountain lion predation is one of the factors causing that.
Studies of radio-tagged elk calves in some areas of Idaho indicate that predators, most often lions, take between 30 and 80% of the young elk each spring. With an overabundance of lions, elk calf survival really suffers. Idaho game managers like regional biologist George Pauly are attempting to improve mule deer and elk numbers in some areas by reducing cat populations via managed hunting.
For a considerable stretch of time, we could only harvest 1 lion per person each year, and now over much of the backcountry in central Idaho, we're up to a 2-lion bag limit. We have a tremendous supply of mountain lions right now. So we're certainly capable of taking 2 lions per year per hunter. And there are standards and guidelines set up in the plan to ensure that we're not taking too many lions, and that, even with elevated harvest rates, that we continue to maintain healthy, viable mountain lion populations across all of Idaho. And we have some excellent opportunities for some very challenging hunts.
Leaving camp the next morning, the hunters head into some of the nation's wildest mountain country. Some of the guides head out in different directions, trying to cut the track of a lion. The bells on the dogs will allow the outfitter to keep track of his hounds when they're not baying a cat. Like most big game hunting, it's a lot of walking, which always seems to be uphill, a lot of waiting, and a lot of hoping.
Yesterday we had a pretty good climb. We got up there, we thought we had him tree, and he came off, came across the river, Right now we got Travis up here. We're going to put the dogs onto him and see whether they can pick him up again or not.
Sounds like the hounds have struck a hot trail. Now things could get interesting in a hurry. The hunters try to position themselves on ridges so that they can hear the chase going on below. Hopefully, they can move in quickly when the cat takes to a tree to escape. The change in barking will let them know when the lion is treed.
You can hear them hounds off.
He's down in that gully a little bit, ain't he?
Yeah, like a good guide always says, we're just around the corner.
Just another 10 minutes.
Bob's rifle is a lightweight Browning A-Bolt WSM 243, shooting Winchester ammo with Nosler 95-grain ballistic tips. For comfort in the cold Idaho mountains, he wears redhead clothing and outerwear, and mountain boots from Browning. They're barking treed. Now it's time to move in.
Is that the way they went? All right.
Alrighty, guys. What we're going to want to do here is we're going to want to slide down around the tree and get underneath it for a good direct-on shot.
Yeah.
This cat's really nervous. It's bailed one time in the second tree. We want to get where we can get a good shot. What we'll do is we'll work our way down through there, get set up where we can get a good shot on her.
Okay. I get right next to that tree right on the other side of you, Jason. I get a good shot from right there.
The trick with a treed cat is not to spook it out of the tree, which can lead to extending the chase for hours longer. The dogs are tied up so that they won't jump on the cat if it comes out of the tree wounded. Even an injured lion can quickly kill several dogs in a melee. Bob moves around the tree, looking for just the right angle to finish the job with a single shot.
Now we're shooting.
Okay, here we go. Here we go.
Yeah. I'll tell you what. It's been a couple days. 3,000 foot straight up and straight down. This is something, I'll tell you. This is tough. Well, this is a real predator. This is what Idaho wants. You need to come and try this. It's been fantastic. This is definitely a team effort. So I'm excited.
Before long, the whole crew arrives to help pack out the lion and get the dogs back to camp. And removing the cat from the population may mean up to 50 more elk or deer in this stretch of mountains next year. With well-managed hunting as an effective population control, the lions, the deer, and the elk maintain the delicate balance between predator, prey, and habitat that creates nature's endless web. For more on hunting Idaho's mountain lions, contact Travis Regier at 208-476-5638 or on the web at www.packin.com. This segment is dedicated to Ralph Oswald, a longtime conservationist for all wildlife, and one who truly counted anyone he met as a friend.